first intern checked in. Time to lock another casualty. Success story.
Ooh, that's very nice.
No, Kira, it is not you. The music did stop. I'm not sure exactly what happened or why, but it's okay. It's okay. Because I have something beautiful for everybody to listen to here for a minute. I might have finished a song this morning in the middle of everything else that we had going on, fam. Good morning. It is good to see you. Kira, good morning. Shadow, good morning. It is good to see you both. Welcome in, Felly. Good morning, sis. Good morning, sis. I have a surprise for you today, by the way. Paula, good morning. It is good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome in. Oh my gosh, I do. Sis, I do. I'm going to turn my air conditioning on first, though, so I don't roast myself out. But yes.
Subscription confirmed. HR will overlook your crimes. this time.
And Elfie, thank you so much for the renewal. Oh my gosh. Let me get over on the right screen here so I can see where we're actually at. 55 months. Thank you so much for the continued support, Elfie. Good morning. How are you? It is good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh my gosh. Been working on my stream avatar. Well, I should be working because most of today is waiting anyway. Oh, gotcha, Felly. Gotcha. Elfie, you are here. Fam, everybody down to hear something beautiful and brand new that I just finished. It's on the other computer right now, fam, so it's gonna be a bit louder, so I'm not gonna be able to talk while we play it. But I have something fun to share with all of you here in a minute. So, actually, you know what I can do? Let me do this for right now. Well, it looks like it was as simple as it just did not unpause. So I'll have another Pluck song to share, by the way. But this one's not yours. Ooh, who did this one? Did Mithril make one? Rock on. Rock on. All right. Fam, I have been quietly working on the flagship song for peace and unity, and was having trouble with both, if I may be honest. Lyrics and all that were fine, but I couldn't quite come up with the song or the sound that I wanted to have. The solution was in combining the two. Now, I am not sure if ultimately this is going to be the flagship song for peace or for unity. I think this one,
freshly laid.
I think this one is going to be for peace because it leans more that direction. But this could go, this is one of those songs that could go either way. After several passes and several attempts, came up with something really beautiful, and it carried the weight and the emotion that I wanted it to carry without going overboard and going too cinematic. And that's what I'm going to play for you here in just a minute. And it's good.
Subscription confirmed. HR will overlook your crimes. This time.
Well, Elfie, he's had a lot of experience with AI and Suno, too, so I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest. Would not be surprised in the slightest. 50 months, that's like 50 bajillion seconds. I know. Maybe even 50 quintillion. Grethor, thank you so much, my friend. 50 months. Thank you again. Thank you. Grethor, how are you today? It's good to see you. Welcome in. We're about to listen to a new song. Just scrolling up to make sure all the way up. Okay. All right. Very cool. Very, very cool. All right. So, fam, let me jump out to the big screen here. I'm going to show you what we're going to be doing today, and then we will play the song. Doing good. Try not to flip your truck in Sis's game. What are you playing right now? Fam, by the way, I'm going to show you, before we listen to this song, I'm going to show you what we're going to be working on for the next probably 2 weeks. I sat down this morning and organized all the artwork we need in terms of DICR, characters, and otherwise. This isn't quite everything, but this is going to be probably our next 2 weeks worth of work here. Roadcraft. We're stocking the metal recycling plant right now. I am not even familiar with what Roadcraft is. I will have to check it out. Yesterday we tried a new game that had been gifted to us called Necess. I shouldn't call it a new game. It's actually been in early access now for about 6-7 years, come to find out. But just released. I think it was October 16th was the actual launch date. Fun little game so far. Not sure if it's really going to be an us thing or not, so we're going to give it another go next Monday and try it out a little bit more. We have to see if it's right for the content, fam. if it's as right for the content as like Fallout 76 and 7 Days are. That's what we're looking at. Also, because we're going to be playing it on Friday, KA and I took an opportunity to try out Repo for the first time. And all I can say is this is going to be a fun Friday night. Repo is fantastic. We were dying laughing the entire time. And we only played through like 2 levels. That was about it. Great game. Great game. It's the newest in the Mud Runner and Snow Runner franchise. Oh, got it. Oh, you have this S2, sis? Oh, very cool. Very cool. Casting of Frank Stone was fantastic. Shadow, was that intended for this chat or another one? Did I miss something? Which Frank Stone are you talking about, Shadow? And Shadow, by the way, how's the streaming been going? Just looking to make sure. All right, so fam, this is what we are going to be working on for the next several days. And in this, on this screen, is a surprise for little sis. We'll get there. We'll get there, okay? But fam, what I have to focus on is DICR, because when we come back again from that creative break at the beginning of November, that is going to be a big, big part of this, which means that I have to move off of the placeholder graphics we've been using on this channel and now swap over to the actual branding that we're going to do. And I'm going to give you all a couple of little lore drops as a part of this too, so we'll get there. Oh, it's a game by the creator of Dead by Daylight. Oh. Very cool. That's another one I'll have to check out at some point. Too many games, too little time, fam. Oh my gosh. All right. So fam, what you're looking at right now, I'm going to actually jump out to the big screen now. What you're looking at right now is the DICR logo. Now, this is a mock-up. Okay, there's a lot of things here we're going to be building out. Here's your lore drop for today. You see this up here? That is a record shield. That is going to be Stanton's shield in the Rift. In the Rift, in canon, Stanton, it's a technological place, okay? But if the Rift had an Archangel, Stanton would be it. He is the first line of defense. He is the main protector of the Rift. And he takes it very seriously. We'll get more into that in just a second. But in the meantime, again, shields. And that's what that is. So I decided
confirmed. HR will overlook your crimes this time.
I went back and forth on it a little bit, fam, and decided that we'll build the shield right into the logo as well as a part of it. It fits really well. Looks almost like a location indicator, like on mapping software, things like that. Let me see here real quick. Rico, thank you so much for the renewal. Where are we at now? 23 months. Thank you so much for the continued support, Rico. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And how are you doing today? It is good to see you. Welcome in. Freaker, welcome in as well. I saw your stream streak. Let me just scroll my eyes down here a little bit and make sure I didn't miss anything. Heavy story based, and the choices you make affect the story. Oh, cool. Very cool. Steam reviews are tanked on that game, even from Dead by Daylight fans. Ooh, what happened? Do you like the shield, Cheryl? Very cool. Very cool. And you're doing good? Good. Rico, good to see you too. All right, fam. So that's our logo. Next thing that's got to happen is we've got to work on our YouTube DICR banner. And this little graphic right here is the mock-up. This big graphic is the whole screen. This is the one I was using before, basically. That looked like that. Old, you know, the in-between version of Stanton and all that. Indeed. Indeed. But this is how the new one is going to be. I've got it, again, squished down because that's about how much room I've got to actually put that in there. The way YouTube banners work, fam, is they're actually meant to blow up full screen, like if they were on a TV or something like that. So the part you usually see, that little banner, is just one little section right in the middle of the image, for those of you that aren't familiar. That's why we've got this one little section in the middle of this graphic and this great big black screen. I'll probably put some waves or some gradient in, things like that, for the odd times that somebody's actually watching it on a TV and actually see that full screen. We'll make sure we make it look nice by the time we're done. But the main focus is that little section right in the middle. And that's what we're going to go for. Now, for those of you, I know the mock-up's a little bit tricky to see because it's a little bit smaller right now. But see these eyebrows on Stanton? And the extra character lines I put right here to make his eyebrows look a little bit more muscular? That's what we're going to do. So before we can do this, we're going to come back over here, get those eyebrows redone. I've actually already started working on that, fam. That's what you see right here. We'll get his eyebrows dialed in. But there's something else we have to do. Stanton needs his wings. There's our wing mock-up, fam. I worked that out this morning, too. We're going to give him his wings so that he's got them. Now, he won't always have them out. In the case of this, we're probably not going to have the wings out at that point, but we'll see. We'll see. We will need the wings for the album cover, but we'll get to that in a minute. Is song on repeat? Here, I'll fix it. It's because I was listening to some other music on repeat this morning. There we go. There we go. Apparently it's not fun and not very optimized. Just not my bag, so not something I have an interest in anyway. Oh, gotcha. Stan, he looks better in black. I was going to do that very traditional, almost like Miami Vice white jacket, colored shirt and all that. And I thought back to it. And even when I had created the character originally in GTA RP, I tried a white jacket and all that, and it didn't work at all. That's why I stuck with the dark suit, and he actually had a green, almost like turtleneck that he wore most of the time. That was his look then. It's a little bit different now, of course. It's based on that character, but not exactly the same. But yeah, in black, like a black suit and all that, yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. I love the black like sport jacket look for him. It works really well, especially him being 80s, 90s like that. For sure. Felly all the time. All the time. I think I told you in DMs too, like the melodic trance version of your song. While I was working on your working on some more of your art, I had that on repeat. I think that's when I was working on your name, actually, when I did that. Because it fit. It makes sense, and it keeps me in the mood. The name art that I'm going to be doing, fam, for you all is going to be based on the songs we create. It's going to kind of keep it in that theme. So that's going to be the full idea. My boss stamp. Not quite, freaker. Not quite. If I gave it the right hats and all that, that would be a little different. He's too relaxed, though. If he had, like, the tie and all that going on. Indeed. Indeed. Nope, freaker, no hitman damage either. You know why? No barcode on the back of the neck. I looked. He didn't cut it off either. I checked for that too. My brain is dealing with a migraine. Oh my gosh. Oh, no worries, Felly. No worries. No, but yeah, very much so. Very much so. A lot of times when I start up the stream, fam, and I'm sorry for this, I do this a lot. When I start up a stream and you hear a song on repeat, it's because I was in that same software listening to a song on repeat. Today's song was actually the one I'm about to play for you. I'll get to that in a minute, fam. I will play that for you as I start to work on some of this stuff here, but I want to explain to you the rest of what we've got going on. And the reason I want to explain to the rest of you what's going on is because I'm going to jump over to this one first. This is the album cover for Night Drive. This is going to be an interesting challenge for yours truly, because I actually plan to make this from scratch, right down to the horizon and everything. That's why I actually didn't put a cityscape in there and all that. I have a challenge enough with this. But there's Night Drive. Now you'll see that there's a shadow in here where it says hosts. All right, that is just a placeholder for Little Sis's graphic. That's going to look like this. For those of you that are familiar with Little Sis's stream, you are familiar with Hardy, the character that she uses on stream. We needed our version of it. There it is. Now, I'm not sure if I will go quite this magenta. The one thing that we're going to have to watch for with it's amazing. Fam, the mock-up is amazing. And I can copy this and get this in here, no problem. Okay? That won't be the issue. What I'm going to have to watch for, though, is when I do the actual, and this is why these are mock-ups, fam. When I do the actual graphic, it's probably not going to be able to be as glowy, not even close, because if we ever wanted to put it on merch or have the design in different locations, you can't really get away with that. It doesn't work out quite the way you would hope it to. But as far as the overall look and design, you betcha. You betcha. It took me a while to take her artwork, her design, and then convert it into my artwork and my design. But we got there. We got there. Part of it too, fam, was I did not want, as per a previous conversation that Sis and I had, I did not want the character itself, the design. Colors will change. But in terms of the design itself, I didn't want that to lean either male or female. I wanted it to be relatively gender neutral, as per Little Sis's request, because it's one of those things where the art goes out there and then it's up to the perception of the person to decide exactly what they're looking at. Now, based on their own perceptions of color and otherwise, that's what will influence it. But as far as the design itself goes, I was bouncing back and forth between designs that were too cutesy, quite frankly, and too heavy. And it took a while for me to get everything to meet in the middle. But Sis, there's the design. And thank you, fam. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. We'll be building it over the next couple of weeks live on stream. But we'll need to have that done, and that's why I have these in order, fam. We'll need to have this done before we can do this for Sis. But once we do, we can do all three album covers. So that's Night Drive. This is the mock-up for Riding the Wave, and this is the reason I wanted Stanton's wings. What I'm going to do, I'll tell you right now, fam. This wave that's in here in the mock-up, I'm going back and forth on that. What I might do is just leave a section here in the center and take these waves that are on the right and also have them on the left. And Stanton's wings will be spread out right behind him, basically. And then for Dick's Big Swing, again, fam, this is a mock-up, but a good one. We wanted to get a little bit more of a smoky club kind of feel out of it, something that lends more towards the swing itself. So what we did is we actually used more yellows and reds this time. And I'll, again, change the coloration on Richard and all that to match up a bit more. We'll flip Richard around too, so he's facing more of the microphone. but that'll be the third one. So that'll give you an idea of everything we're going to be working on over the next 2 weeks. When we release different songs, by the way, we'll design. I'm not going to have time, with special exceptions, okay? But I'm not going to have time to design an album cover for every last little song. It's just not possible. So what we'll do is we'll do an album cover, a unique album cover, and then modify colors, titles, things like that, based on what song you're listening to. By the time we're done, you'll have every song. You can listen to every song on YouTube. You'll be able to listen to every song on Suno. I will publish them there as well. So the extra songs that I was using before in publishing, those are going to go away on Suno. They're going to get replaced with actually the main versions. The main versions will not have the lyrics and otherwise listed. You will need to go to the website for that. So we'll have the lyrics put there. We'll also have a special place for prompts, things like that. So if people want to see what the prompts look like and all that, like how we got to the result we did, that'll be in there as well. And then every song you'll be able to purchase basically, for every song that we make available, you can purchase it for listening, and it will include the license where you can play it in the backgrounds of live streams and keep it in the VODs. That's it. You can't create a video with it or otherwise. Okay, I'll get to that in a second. Okay, but every single song we put out there, you're going to at least be able to do that with it. Okay, so that you don't have to worry about any of that. Most of the songs, not all, will also be usable in YouTube videos, monetized and otherwise, and usable in commercial projects. Most, not all. And the reason I say most is there are some songs that, of course, we're going to be using in our own projects. So we can't let people use them in their commercial projects or on their YouTube channels. That's really the difference, fam. Cheryl, are you quoting AC/DC? Because I read your last comment, and all I could think is it's my belief that my big could be held every night. That's all I could think. That's all I could think. Oh my gosh. But fam, we have several art-filled days ahead of us here. Several. Okay, and fam, I'm going to say this again. All of the art that we are doing now, the lines are blurring heavily between what we're doing specifically for DICR or Agents of Chaos or the game for that matter, because this artwork applies to all of it. What you're watching me do is develop the live streams, develop YouTube, develop the music, and develop the game all at the same time. This artwork will be consistent across all of it. So these are permanent characters. That octopus character for Sis, Hardy, later on down the road in the canon, that's going to be her symbol. She's basically going to be an emblem on my chest, but that's how she's able to see into the rift and travel with me. It all comes together, fam. It all comes together. That'll also be the character in the game that sells you Gigglefish. This is getting to be fun. I love the fact that no matter what I'm doing, I'm pushing multiple projects forward at the same time. And I'm starting to have a whole lot more fun, fam. Just a very personal note here. I am having an absolute ton of fun with this art. All of the struggles, all of the learning, I'll take all of it. Because this has been fantastic. And I feel like I'm exploring a creative side of myself that I didn't really know existed. I didn't think I was capable, fam, to be honest. But in spite of it all, I was willing to try. Cheryl, we think a lot. We think alike. Yes, we do. There's a reason we're friends, love. Oh, Cheryl, I've been meaning to send you a DM, by the way. Just a little loving side note. The thing that when I put the placeholder graphics in that I had to remove off of the shout out screen, when we bring the credits back, a little in memory of section that you've been waiting for is going to make a return. We're at that part of the build out now that I was telling you about. So when we come back and the new credit section and all that is up and rolling and ready to go, the in memory of section will be back as well. That's part of that build out. So Cheryl, indeed. I'm going to, Cheryl, by the way, because of the nature of our community, I'm probably going to sneak something in there for Arnold, too. Just because he was such a part of this stream for so long. But one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Cheryl, I know. I'm sorry I didn't get more opportunities to talk with her. I really do. I really do. But again, let this be the proof that it never left my mind, love. It really didn't. I had placeholders in place and I had to get myself to the point where I could redo it where it's actually stylized the way I want it. Now we're there. So it will happen. It's my honor to do it, love. It's my honor to do it. So
now he's knee deep in Squirrel has a can.
Philly, yeah. Mine, for me, a lot of people get told, kids and stuff, that they can't really draw or it's not very good. I've told this story on stream a lot of times. I won't get into the full story again, but here's the synopsis. I had awesome teachers growing up, and I mean awesome. These teachers were absolutely fantastic. Went to public school. The school just did an amazing job finding and recruiting talented teachers. It was awesome. I have 2 examples throughout my entire elementary through high school career of teachers that even to this day as an adult, I look back on and I go, they had no business being in there. Okay. One of them, unfortunately, was my junior high art teacher. Now, the art teacher I had that year was not the actual teacher. If I had had the actual teacher, this would have been a different story altogether. But I didn't. She ended up getting, unfortunately, sick that year and was out the entire year. And I've told this story again on stream before. That's when we had the substitute from Hades. And she was rough. She was rough. But she basically, like, we had some truly, and I mean truly talented artists in our class that could draw anything and could outdraw her all day long, okay? She even told them how bad they were. It's like, when I think back to this now and I'm like, oh my gosh. And by the way, the person she was saying was so terrible and that they didn't have a whole lot of talent. They are now a fully fledged, accomplished commercial artist. Last I knew, it's been a while. We didn't keep in touch very much, but last I knew, they were doing really well. But that's the point, fam, is the discouragement you get. And that's what made me think of it was Felly brought it up. It's amazing what you're capable of that you think you're not because somebody that mattered to you told you weren't good at it. And that can become such a roadblock. My only complaint right now, and I don't dwell in the negatives, fam. My only regret right now is I didn't start doing this sooner. But glad I did. Oh, Cheryl. It's so hard, and it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell, sis, because art is so subjective. There is some art that people are like, oh my gosh, that's the greatest thing ever. And I go and I look at it, and I'm like, I'm not getting it. I'm not seeing it. But that's, again, my perspective. There is some art that I've looked at and I'm like, wow, that's moving, that's engaging. And the person next to me is going, I don't see it. I've actually had full conversations in art galleries, both ways. Interesting. You're really getting that from that? What are you seeing? Makes for some great conversation, too. If the person's really willing to talk to you. Some people just want to go around and observe and keep to themselves, and that's fine. But if somebody's verbally expressing it, sometimes you can get them into a conversation. But I'm like, wow, I'm not getting that. What are you seeing? You know? Some teachers want you to learn a certain way that they are teaching. Create your own version also. Well, and especially with art, Freaker. Especially with art. And I have, by the time I got to college, by the way, I met a lot of art teachers that were really, really good and actually explained why they teach things the way they do and why they do things a certain way. A lot of the best teachers I knew, like artistic teachers, and I don't mean just art directly, music, theater, you name it, okay? Their goal was to teach you the basics. There's a rule that I use until this day, okay? Learn the rules like a pro so you can break them like an artist. That's the idea. If you understand the basics, you go out and now you apply it. You make whatever it is you want to make. And now you have this background and this variety of inspiration and input and things that honestly art styles you've practiced. And now you can apply it all and make it your own. Because you understand everything behind it. It's like music, understanding music theory. We see that with Suno, fam. Same kind of thing. All right. Fam, before we get to the first break here, and I am going to go ahead and get myself to work here. We're going to start with the logo because that's where we need to start. But while I start to work on this, fam, I have a new song for you. Now, the song will be at about the level of my voice, maybe a little bit lower. All right, so I am not going to talk. I'm going to actually mute out while I play this. I will, of course, start talking again as soon as the song is done. But I really want to share this with you. Let me see here real quick. In all fairness, I just copied my mom on the base sketching style. Something she practiced, Felly. That would be my only guess. But something that and sometimes your base style or otherwise just naturally happens. That's what happened with me. I don't have that formal training, so mine kind of developed all on its own. That was my same philosophy with writing stories. You need to know the basics. So you know when, yeah, exactly. Exactly. And being creative means breaking it all the time. But understanding those basics, understanding those basic rules is actually a big help. It's frustrating learning stuff that you don't think you're ever going to use or apply at times. It's still worth learning. It's still worth knowing. For sure. For sure. All right, fam. I give you the premiere of Shadows Harmonize.
that hearts can
A
soften,
surprise is a fart with a lump in it.
that souls can breathe. Through the static, I hear your names, 1,000 voices, 1,000 flames. This love we build, it echoes wide through pixel lights. Our oceans wide, no weapons drawn, no fire, no storm, just rhythm soul. And the unknown, all I want is peace for you. Through the dark, let the light shine true. No more fear, no need to hide. We're stronger when we're hold the silence, feel it rise. Even shadows can harmonize. Every beat a vow, every drop a sign. That peace is ours, and it's divine. All I wish is peace for you. In every storm, we'll make it through. May your nights be calm, your dreams run free. You're not alone. You're here with me. You're here with me. Here with me.
There it is, fam. There it is. Have some more mastering work and all that has yet to be done, but here, fam. I'm going to go ahead and stop that because it's going to just repeat on us. But there we go. There we go. Glad you like it, sis. Glad you like it. Let me go ahead and get our other music going up again. Cheryl, you liked it? Thank you. Felly, with respect, I disagree. As a matter of fact, I put that warble in there on purpose. It was meant to go just slightly off right there. I actually wrote it into the prompting. It's meant to give it that little bit of a hopelessness twist in the middle of it in a very hopeful song. But yeah, that was actually written into the prompting for that one. So, but fam, I'm going to work on it. We're going to get some more things smoothed out. And then we'll get that released along with the others. Right now, as it stands, I have fully mastered and processed 2 of the 3 albums. There's one more I've got to redo some work on. I ran into a small glitch when we were processing the music. It was, I believe, at least partly my fault. I'm not sure exactly how I caused the problem to begin with. It's just something I'm going to have to watch up the road, so to speak. Okay. So, fam, we are on to... we're going to start by working on this record first. Now, what we'll do... Oh, this one. Oh. Stroke is on already. I do not want that. I do want that, though. On a side note, it's time for hubby to go again. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Cheryl. Let's see if I can get this to maybe bend down a bit more. This probably isn't going to quite give me the points that I want on the ends. So we'll take this as close as we can. And then we'll just convert that to curves and we'll get to work with the rest of what we need to do. If it sparks, then it's probably mine. Step back, hold tight, it's experiment 69. So if you hear a pop and fizz in the night, don't fret, that's just me testing flight. Science is a dance, and danger's my cue now. Let's see if I can bring this down a bit more. In a bit so that doesn't swell up so much. There we go. That'll help me tackle that point a bit too.
I built a gizmo with a turbo drive. It makes toasting's jazz, keeps dreams alive. A marvel of science, a stroke of my mind. The world will adore what I've designed.
That's not invention, that's pure disgrace. You glued a blender to a briefcase.
You call this progress, you're out of touch. It sparks, it smokes, and it costs too much. Science is chaos, art and flame. Science is logic, rules and aim. Sparks and thunder, proof and wonder, but it all blows up the same.
My circuits glow, the volts are tight. You are the toaster, upside right.
I added fireworks, watch it fly. I'll burn the lab and you'll scorch the sky. Science is chaos.
Got the right curve there, but need to bring that down just a bit. There we go. Holy moly's. Get your holes blessed. Oli, how are you? It's good to see you. Welcome in. Let's catch up with Chad a little bit here, fam. Brown Coat Blue. How have you been? It is good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome in.
This is why things fall apart.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. It has been a hot minute. Oli, how are you feeling? How goes the recovery? I know it's only day one, but you got us all excited by coming home early, so. Oh, man. It's been 2 years of going through the process of him being permanent. Still a year or more to go. Cheryl, I gotcha. I got you. A lot of people in this community feel for the situation you're in right now. For sure. For sure. And you're, oh, good. Good. So you're past the haze and all that. So overall, you're feeling pretty good, though? Let me go ahead and get this over here. And okay, now this is where I'm going to be able to move the background here. Excellent. Okay. I'm going to take that ellipse and I need to make it black on the inside there as well. All right, now I'm going to need to just grab one of those and I need to make a smaller version of it down below. Just want to make sure I match up my sizes. Okay, that. Let's see. Twitch tried to crash on you, fella. How did it do that? Just tried to shut down? You're still hurting. Oh, but it's easier to deal with. That's a good side right off the bat. Do you have other, like, without getting too far into it, Ole, do you have like a lot of other rehab things like that they're telling you you're going to have to do up the road, or no? It's mainly going to be, is it mainly rest more than anything else? Okay, I'm going to actually grab that one, bring it down, and then resize it a bit for us. And then for this one, I'm probably going to have to okay. Yep, I'm going to have to bring the tip of that curve back up. No problem. Just drop that there. And I should be able to move that up there. Okay. Main focus right now, fam, is just get these buggers in place. We'll smooth out the curves and look and all that in a little bit. This one looks relatively similar to the others, so I'm going to grab that. We will duplicate it again. We'll spin it completely around, and then we'll bring it down here. Let me pull that mock-up up real quick, and we'll try to get as close as we possibly can. Okay. Let's get back into our curve tool here. There we go. Okay. All right. Oh, fam, I just realized. Dave, how are you, by the way? It is good to see you. Welcome in. Fam, I just realized that ads started. My apologies. So, fam, give me just a couple of seconds here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, since ads are rolling anyway, I'm going to step away, just grab a little bit more to drink, and just stretch my legs, fam. I will be literally right back. And once the ads are back as well, we will continue working on this logo. Ferret, hello. It is good to see you as well, love. Welcome in. It's been a busy one today. Oh, Dave, I bet. I bet. Fam, hang on. I will be right back. Hey fam, ads have another minute left yet, but I'm going to get myself back up on camera here just so I can talk to everybody and say hi properly. Sorry about that. Dave, when you came in, I was in the middle of doing that first listen and didn't get a chance to say hello properly. So Ferret, how are you? It is good to see you. Welcome in. And Felly, no idea. I walked out to get a package off the porch and throw cans into a slow cooker. Then I came back to Twitch saying the video download failed. Really? Interesting. You're basically to do nothing for 6 months or 6 weeks. Do you have only have a good library of video games maybe to play? I'm cracking a cold one, fam, but it's water. So I think I'm safe. All he's been wanting to do is play games with you? Aww. The nurses knew all about you? We'll have to get a couple of community gaming sessions together, and we'll let Oli come in and like whoop us at golf or something. Aww. This looks like... There we go. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is take this one. Copy it, drop it in. And now we're going to shrink that one down. There we go. Okay, so got those misaligned a bit. Just gonna get these labeled, fam. As we were talking about the other day, always label everything as you're doing it. You save yourself so much work otherwise. I do have one more. This one should actually be a reflection of the one on the right, so it shouldn't be too difficult to do. Just duplicate it, and we will get into that layer, transform it, and oh. On the wrong tool. Now I can flip it. There we go. Only when I get sit up long enough to focus on them. Apparently I was gushing about Fairy and Angel coming out of surgery. I thought that was really cute, Oli. Now let me see if I can grab this. Fairy Princess. Feli. Oli's wife. We have a lot of couples here with us. They are one of them.
Equations break when you're in the room. Your laughter bends all the rules of truth. From particle storms to galaxies wide, you're the reason music collides. Squirrel, you're the rhythm in my soul, my soul. Every circuit sings, you make me whole, so whole. Love's a frequency, and you're my tune, my tune. I'm locked in orbit, neon.
And I'm going to duplicate the main outer ring and bring that down to the inside.
Test tubes shatter, sound waves rise. I see forever in your wild eyes. You're my chaos, my harmony, my science, my symphony. Squirrel, you're the rhythm in my soul, my soul. Every circuit sings, you make me whole, so whole.
All right, I've got that.
Frequency,
That's got to be on the inside.
I'm locked in orbit.
That's why it was too big. Okay, check that again. Bingo. Okay. Colors and all that we'll take care of in a little bit. Right now we're going to focus on shape and design. All right. So I'm going to end up creating a rounded outer triangle. This is going to be fun. And in reality, yeah, in reality, I can do this all in one side and then just flip it over. And that'll keep it consistent between everything. Okay, just got to make sure that how I do this keep things lined up properly. Okay. No fill at the moment. For the stroke, we're going to stick with that green. And then we also want the stroke to be to the inside. There we go. That'll help. You made an avatar with 8 states. Only 4 of which are in Vado Mini because it's the free mini version. And right now, oh, you're not going to pay for it? Feli, I'm not paying for mine yet either. I did go throw them a little extra donation for the software because I thought it was great. But if I continue to use it and we continue to use it the way we have been, we're going to actually start paying for Vado's paid version, which is their pro version in development. $8 a month to their coffee to help them develop it. I think it's worth it. If we end up using it enough, oh yeah. Excuse me, fam. Oli, my friend, you are melting my heart over here, by the way. Oops, I didn't mean to do that, though. Nope, here we go. I'm gonna have to turn the snapping off now. Because when I'm trying to do stuff like this, it only gets in the way. Tries to snap to everything other than what I'm trying to get it to snap to, so. Get that down there. KA! Hey, yo, just done with school. Nice. You on your way home? Oh, you are on your way home. Very next sentence. Awesome. And I posted the used states to Discord. Oh, nice. Very nice, Felly. We'll check them out a little bit later. And the unused states are just a tail flip anyway. It's no biggie for me to leave them unused for now. Oh, yeah. Yep, absolutely. Felly, the way I've been teaching myself animation, VadoTube is great for that. Because really all you need, like for any one character, to start are 4 frames. If you've decided the character's gonna blink. Not all of my characters blink. Okay, but closed mouth, open mouth, and blinking. Then you can start getting into animating, of course, the other stuff. I've got 4 to 5 different states depending. I think you and I talked about that before too. But I keep one of the things I did with the states for now, it's definitely like a sad state or an embarrassed state or an angry state, but I went lighter on the expressions, not really heavy, so that it can be more conversational. Once I get more into like the advanced version of VadoTube, I'll probably be handling some of that a little bit differently up the road. Oli, I didn't realize you had a nurse. Fam, I'm looking at our Discord right now. That's what I jumped over to take a quick look at. The 4 unused states are the tail on the left. Felly, those characters are great. I'm looking at the bigger versions of them now. And you do those yourself by hand, right? Really great, Felly. Really, really great. I'm going to throw an extra heart on a certain picture in the Discord, too. Oli has an appropriate nurse. Your first time? Felly, that's awesome. Oh my gosh, I mostly just wanted to show it off. It's my first avatar I drew by myself with only a reference book for help. I'm going to give you an extra set of applause for that. I love it. I love watching people try this stuff. I love it, love it, love it. Waiting to have your drug test done for your job. Oh, you got a job with FedEx. Shadow, congrats. When are you supposed to start? I don't have reactions turned on in Discord due to internet load issues around here. Oh, no worries. No worries, Felly. But yeah, when you get in there, you're certainly going to see a certain artist gave you a green heart. Felly, that's excellent. Especially for your first try using just a reference book. Awesome. Absolute awesome start. As soon as I get the drug test done. You start soon after. Nice. Shadow, congratulations again. That's awesome. Here's what I've learned since my accident. When you're at your lowest is when you find out who your friends are and who is there for what you can do for them. It turns out I have a lot of real friends. More offers for help than I actually need. Oli, I'm going to throw an extra little compliment out there to you, okay? That's a direct reflection of the kind of person you are. If you weren't the kind, loving individual that you are, you wouldn't have this much help when things are down. But because of who you are, of course, you should have tons of offers for help. And well-deserved at this point. Well-deserved, Oli. I was going to say that, yeah, says absolutely. She's been a very good nurse, barely leaves your side. Oh, Oli, I bet. All right. Fam, let me go ahead and get back in here. I'm in, okay. Both this and vertical, I'm in a good spot where everybody can see. Now, to make these curves work properly, yeah, I'll have to put that down there. Okay, I think I have, and we shall see. Oh, wow. That actually turned out, that curve turned out really nice. Oh, yeah, that makes me happy. Okay. So all I'm going to do now is duplicate it. And I should be able to flip it. Okay, and now I'm going to leave snapping on just so it lines up properly. Oh, these have a little bit of a dip in them. Okay. We can fix that. Okay, now that should line up well. Let me get rid of that other one real quick. Much better. Okay. So now I'm going to do the opposite. Now I'm going to take out this original curve, take that one and duplicate it. Actually, no, we'll leave that one there. Should be able to just flip it horizontal. And there we go. Little bit of trim work I'll have to do, but nothing too terrible. I'm trying to figure out what's causing this right here in the middle. I'm not sure. We have a little bit of an edge coming up here yet, and I got to find out why. Could be something as simple as I just need to drop this down a little bit. Okay, these are still actually tipping up a little bit, so we got to bring them down just a little bit more. I can see this one already is going to be a little bit of a stinker. Not a big problem, though.
I held you close while you withdrew. Still try to see the best in you. But venom hides behind a friend. And kinda shattered in the end.
Gonna grab an eraser here, which actually isn't going to erase. It's just gonna create a little bit of a mask for me.
You said go, and so I burned. The bridge we built, the lesson learned. You made your choice, so I closed that door. And I won't be coming back no more. You said go,
Gonna get rid of that mask for now.
the light, the thread, the page I turned. I did what you asked, no looking back. Now all that's left is endless black.
Now I've got it figured out. Sorry, fam, that I have not been looking right at chat here. I had something I had to address real quick, and now I figured out how to get rid of it. Oops. Got carried away, though. Now we have our shield. There we go. So, oh, driver in your own car. Gotcha. Yeah, they're the only ones that like hitting me up and running the process fast. Gotcha. Hours can be long but rewarding depending on your contractor. I've seen a few get it over their heads while I was working at my facility. Makes everyone else's days longer, all because of the backlog. Thank you, Shadow. I appreciate it. I've got to take care of a little bit down here, too. But again, that's just a little bit of masking.
Digital schemes and shadows lay. Emily writes the beat of the night. Emery bathes shadows in light. Our minds will race, we'll never sleep. Defending where corruption creeps. Create and flow, so free. Together in this rift you see. Every step a delicate game. Not really knowing who to blame.
Interesting. It doesn't want to.
Has pulled us in, and then the beautiful chaos did begin. Pixels crackle in the air we breathe. Digital hearts out on our sleeves. Our power with each passing day grows. Our minds can't help but overflow. Lost in the loops of our digital home. Happy to write its digital tone. Our minds will race, will never sleep. Defending where corruption creeps. Create and flow, so free. Together in this rift you see.
It's acting like, okay. It's acting like it wasn't going to erase the other side.
The rain-soaked streets reflect neon signs. I should sleep, but music's on my mind. City sleeping, but my mind's alive. I start the car and take a night drive. Night drive. The world fades away. Carried by the rhythm, I'm here to stay.
I hate having to get this specific with this, but it is not going to play nicely until I fix the rest of that up. Okay, now, other side.
Real mirror, the past rolls away. Losing thoughts left from a long day. Static voices fade, but I'm tuned inside. Lost and found on this night drive. Night drive. The world fades away. Carried by the rhythm, I'm here to stay. Yellow lines on the street feel alive. All I need is this endless night drive. Every turn, a story untold. Every mile, the silence unfolds. And in
There we go. Very, very nice. All right, so we have our start. Now I can put the shield together. Oh, what is this thing trying to do? Oh, I see. There we go. We'll group that as the shield. The shield itself is also going to be black. So we'll take care of that in a minute. There we go. Got so backlogged last year, they had two 53-foot trailers full of stuff that wasn't delivered for 2 months. Freaker, holy cow. FedEx had to pay other contractors to deliver the stuff. Needless to say, that contractor was kicked out after February. Yeah. Freaker, I bet. You got to do your job, you know. That's kind of how this works. All right. Let's get the rest of these taken care of. Make sure we get that labeled properly. Okay. Bottom left. Outside of that one bottom curve I've got to fix. This is already looking pretty good. I'll have to get the background colors and all that in, but we can do that. I've also got to take care of this center here. How do we have that done? Okay. And then I'm going to need a line. That comes across, let's see. 24 point is what we've been using. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Although I got to turn the clipping off again for the snapping. Come on, just grab. Oh, shoot. I see what it's doing. There we go. What I need is that other tool. that was my own fault. All right. Now that I've undone my happy little accident there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm going to need an 8th one. And try to get these all lined up as we should. Okay, now that we have the basics there, and there's our waveform. Nice. Okay. Now let me take a look. Fam, we're actually really close to having this done already. At least the basics anyway. I need to put Damage Industries Corporate Radio underneath it and it'll be done. All right. So I'm going to start out with... I don't want to use Prototype for this. I know that already. Probably built titling. I'll start out regular and see how that looks. All right. Let me, I'm going to add, oh, the pixel layer's down there already still. Nice. That way, fam, that's temporary layer, but that way we can see it a little bit better. Now, getting back over to these tools, I wanted, oops. Let's get that down below DICR. All right. Okay, we used a more, a little bit more of a blocky font with that. And actually, I'm going to retype that real quick. That's actually not looking too bad. Damage, Jared. Damage. I throw the AI little intentional curveballs. I truly do, by the way. I don't want things getting completely ripped out, so yeah. But yeah, in the mock-ups, you'll see that all the time.
Unsolicited doc pics. Get your wood wet.
I've got about 12 different mock-ups right now that say damaged. It's not. It's damage. Just damage. Carrie Ann Love, welcome home. It is good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yep, I fixed it. Yep. But in mock-ups, yeah. You'll see that all the time, Jared, by the way. You look at the mock-ups. Oh, wait a minute. In this mock-up, I did put Damage Industries. Oh, well. Well, there you go, then. I think with this logo, though, I like Damage Industries and Corporate Radio underneath. The fun part of this is we're actually a little bit ahead of the schedule on this one, so we get a chance to play around with this a bit more. Did it actually, I'm trying to remember, did I line up? I did. Okay, so Corporate Radio was a bit more separated there. So what we'll do, let's get this set and lined up first. I'm going to actually bring this up a bit so I don't have to struggle so much. All right, now that I've got that size the way I want it, I'm going to just duplicate this. And then we're going to take Corporate Radio and expand or contract it as need be. But we'll keep it the same size. There we go. All right. Nico, how are you? Welcome in. It's good to see you. Welcome, welcome. How has everything been? I'll be taking a break soon and I will come down and give you a kiss. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, let me get this lined up to center. There we go. Now, what I need to do, let me see if there's a way I can swap out. I don't know if I do, though. I need the text tool that actually allows me to change like the spacing and all that. But I am not seeing that. Oh, capitalization. Oh, so I can go to 100, but I can't go less than that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to do this the opposite way then, since I don't have that particular tool. We'll spread them out a little bit farther like that. Actually, maybe I can just go that way with it. No, because that's not going to look the same. All right. So do I then, because that actually takes up less space. So we've got to expand that. I got to think about this in reverse real quick, fam, is what's going on. I'm going to bring that down to 90. We'll stretch it out so that we are still at the width of DICR. Because that's at 90. Now I should be able to duplicate this again. And we'll try it from there. Okay. All right, fam. So here's what is going on. We've got ads coming up here in just a few seconds, so I'm going to go ahead and step away. But I will be back. I will be back. Reloaded. It goes well. It's good to see you, man. Welcome in. How's everything going today? And Nico, good. How have you been? Nico, I've been excellent. I have been absolutely excellent. Nico, I'll tell you about everything when I come back. Actually, when we come back from commercial breaks, I'll usually bring the Just Chatting screen up, and I'll take a couple of minutes and I'll catch up with you and talk to you a little bit of what we're working on screen. Fam, ads are about to start, so I'm going to go ahead, take this as an opportunity to go ahead and step away real quick. I'm going to stretch my legs, grab a little bit more to drink, And when I get back, we'll continue to work on this logo, and we'll actually have the logo finished up today, fam. So everybody, please don't go away. Battle, nice. I'll be back to talk to you about it here in just a second. All right, fam. Ads are done, and we are back. So Battle, how are those mods going? Nico, what have you been up to? Anything exciting? Anything massive? Any new developments in your life in general? Just curious. There we go, fam. Oh, it would help if I got the camera in the right spot, though. Battle, any luck with any of those mods or otherwise? Get the camera dialed in where it should be. Glad to hear you're doing good, though, Nico. That is awesome. I'm actually working on the logo for our YouTube channel as well as Canon. Oh, you got them all working without issue. Nice. That's very encouraging. That's very encouraging. Okay, so now I have this, and I just need to... Okay, now that should be at 90% width, and I should be able to stretch that out the rest of the way. But let's see. Yes, there we go. Fam, we've still got colors to do, but what do you think? Let me get rid of that red line under there too. Oh, come on. Here, give me 1 sec, fam. It tries to treat certain words like it's a spelling thing, and I hate this. It's like, hey, you misspelled this. Thank you for the reminder. However, I need to find out if there's a way to just straight up stop it from doing that. Ignore spelling. There we go. Because I need to see alignment more than I need to see spelling or otherwise. I mean, the whole thing needs to be made bigger in general within the square, and that'll be no problem. We can quite easily do that. On the first test. Nice. Okay. There we go. There we go, fam. Sorry, I didn't realize I was on the wrong screen, everybody. My bad. My bad. Now you don't need to squint anymore, Felly. But there it is. Now, fam, again, we'll use some different colors. I even did a variety of colors in the mock-up just to see what some of them would look like. But the big thing is we wanted to go from that purple to that green. And what I'm wondering... Okay, let's take care of it. I see a couple little problems here first that we are going to need to address. We'll take care of a couple of these. Let's see if that'll fix that for us a little bit. Oh, wow. I did a great job floating all over the screen there now, didn't I? I'm not even sure what happened. It's like I spun the mouse wheel or something. Okay, this one down here, and it was based on the same basic principle, looks a little bit off. So I'm going to fix this one real quick, and I think I know why. Nope, still off. The big problem is it gets a little too thick here at the end, so I've got to probably just tilt this slightly. There we go. That fixes the record. Okay. Now, the tricky part, because of the alignments, is I've got to see what else I can do. Purple Toey, thank you. I appreciate it. It is good to see you. Welcome in. Hope all has been good with you. All right. Now, fam, we get to decide on colors. But we're going to make sure that each one of these layers is lined up dead center middle, which they are. Oh. So that's dead middle. That is also dead middle. Okay. And then for everything else, for the shield and all that, we will make sure that's all lined up as well. And now I have to see if we can stretch this without destroying all the work we've done. We're about to find out. Sometimes things will resize very nicely. Sometimes they will not. I'm hoping this is going to be one of those times where it resizes nicely. And then we can just mess around with colors, quite frankly. Make maximum use of all that space. And now we just have to decide on our gradients. And that did throw the alignment off in some areas, didn't it? We'll just have to fix this. Just want to make sure I get this at the best angles possible. That's actually doing pretty good. No, it's still on snapping, that's why. There we go. Okay. Get over here, do the same thing. Otherwise, where everything came together. Have just a little bit of work I got to do here. And then I should be able to yeah, I'll just use this and get a little bit of a mask going. Get on another curve real quick. I should be able to just.
In the midnight wood where sorrows hide, lost hearts wander under silence.
Excellent. Okay. I kept all that alignment there. Everything else coming together well up there. So, all right. Excellent. Absolutely excellent. Okay, so that can be our waveform. Did not mean to do that. I just got an idea. But let's see if we can actually make this work or not. I am going to need that purple off of the mock-up. There we go. Let's see when I get rid of this. I should be able to control this one separately as well. And actually, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to take those two up and above because that does not matter. And for the rest of the shield, let's see if we can get a good gradient effect going on. Oh, that's right. I'm not going to be able to use that trick on this one. Too many layers. Okay, that's not a problem. We can do this one layer at a time without beating ourselves up here. So we'll have to come up with something. Thank you, Rico. I'm glad you like it. Let's see what we can. Okay. All right. How am I going to get some of the radiance that I want here? Am I going to have to do this one layer at a time, probably? I'm going to have to pull the fill out of anything and everything right now that has a fill in it. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to get that gradient that I want. Oh, that one's going to have to stay, though. Okay, were there any other areas where I used a fill in? Down here. Okay. Now the only other thing I'm going to do I'm going to have to do this the other way. Grab the eraser to create a mask. But in this case, I can make the eraser a whole lot bigger. And we're going to be able to start erasing. Certain parts of this. Let's get a mask on this other side.
And in the dark, the future's mine, guided only by the signs. Night drive, the world fades away. Carried by the rhythm, I'm here to stay. Your lines on the street feel alive. All I need is this endless night drive. Just me. The stars
I'm trying to remember if
and this night drive.
okay, that is how I did it. What's making this all feel a little bit off? Okay, that should stay right there. I still need to okay, that line is complete through there. That line's over there. That's fine. That is supposed to come in like that. We just have to take care of that bottom part. Okay. Good. Okay. Now, my reason for going through all of this.
Daylight skies, they fade away.
And actually, I can bring these back down into here.
And shadows lay. Emily rides the beat of the night. Emory bathes shadows and light. Our minds will race.
Okay. By the end, that's not going to matter. But what this will do is now I can select the whole thing.
Defending where corruption creeps. Create and flow so free.
Group it. And now I can do effects across the whole thing.
Rift you see.
So I can start to do things like that, fam, is the idea. I'll get up to the full screen here. But that allows me to do cool stuff like that. Now yours truly just has to decide on a gradient.
Every step a delicate game. Not really knowing who to blame. Chaos flux, it called our name. The future's wild, it can't be tamed. Our minds will race. We'll never sleep, defending where corruption creeps, create and flow so free. Together, in this rift, you see. A rogue AI has pulled us in. And then the beautiful chaos did begin. Pixels crackle in the air.
Oh, I put it all. Oh, rats. I didn't mean to do that. No, that's okay.
Digital hearts out on our sleeves. Our power with each passing day grows. Our minds can't help but overflow. Lost in the loops of our digital home. Happy to write its digital tone. Our minds will race. We'll never sleep. Defending where corruption creeps. Create and flow so free. Together.
I'm starting to wonder if I use the green on both sides, leave that dark blue in the middle and just let it fade into the purple a little bit. Or use the purple in the center. Okay, let me do this. Let me get my codes here first. Definitely a bit of an experiment here, so we'll see how this turns out. Trying to figure out why it wouldn't let me drop another spot in there. There we go. I am a little bit lost as to why it wants to let the gradient green in more and more quickly on the left side than the right. Must be how I have some sliders set up. We'll get those. What did it just do? Oh, well. My bad.
Our power with each passing day grows. Our minds can't help but overflow. Lost in the loops.
Nope, nothing unusual with it's just how it is.
Happy to ride its digital tone. Our minds will race. We'll never sleep. Defending where corruption creeps. Create and flow. So free. Together in this rift, you see.
Get that centered a little bit better. Well, that helped right off the bat. I'm just wondering. Let me look at my DICR mock-up real quick. Okay, and he'll just be leading in. So, okay. We are going to stick with this purple, but I am going to move it over here. Hold the phone. That is not our music. So let's get back to some music that is ours. There we go. Thank you, KA. A bit later on the noodles. Yes, please. Yes, please, love. I like this purple magenta here. I got to figure out how to balance it out a little bit better over here yet, though.
One frozen day, I took a chance and asked if you would like to dance. You took those words and looked at me, then took my hand and said, let's see. I love you with everything I am.
I like that darker look to that, though. We're just missing our signature green, though. I wonder, let me just try something here real quick. What I'll do is I'll darken in there a little bit. I'm going to switch this magenta back over to the purple. Did I accidentally click off the whole group? I did. Now the trick is going to be under the circumstances, bringing that closer and giving it just a little bit of a shadow. But I want that shadow to actually come across this part of the shield right here. So we'll give that just a little bit of a turn there. And let's make this just... Ooh, I like that purple with that, but that's not quite red enough to be on brand. We will keep the saturation up there. We'll leave a little bit of a shadow there.
The truth was clear. The light I needed was always
Not quite what I was going for. So I am going to instead move that over there. Oh. Unfortunately, now I got to take that one out of there so I can put this back. But that's okay. Then we can get this all this. You love the radio logo? Working on it. Oh, you're wearing wool?
Waterfalls, a crystal stream through my mind, a fragile dream. The tears rise up.
There we go. All right. Now the other things I want to do here.
Memories drift, the past unfurls. Wash it away, the signs
And let's see here.
lost in the waves, the sands of time. Wash it away and unwind. The ocean's deep, so's my mind.
Feels like I might need to dial in a little bit heavier green to make this a bit less dark, though.
teardrops fall, and so do I. The hues don't judge, they just comply.
So submerged, the water's warm.
It soothes my heart. Here comes the storm.
Wash it away, the hurt, the signs
The one thing I'm not completely happy with
lost in the waves,
are the various colors.
the sands of time.
This is Living History Museum wool. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. So it looks like, fam, I have a little bit of work to do. I could just do that diagonal gradient, couldn't I? Leave that blue in there. Leave the purple in there. Just add in that green again. Does this. Copy. There we go.
Each word was colder every day. I begged for truth, I reached, I stayed. But silence grew where we once played.
This might be one of those rare instances where I actually find myself getting rid of a purple in favor of a blue.
Oh, saggy pineapples.
Indeed. Oh, wow. Oh, it completely undid everything I had just done. Ah, one Control Z. All right, I can fix that though.
I held you close while you withdrew. still try to see the best in you. But venom hides behind a friend, and kinda shattered in the end. You said go, and so
I believe I just figured this out too. Just will have to adjust a couple of things here. There we go. I was going to actually ask that fella if it had been washed or not.
left is endless black.
Fam, what do you think? I actually think we're there. Might need to go a little bit darker or a little bit more blue with the purple, but otherwise, Kira, do you like it? They knew how to make, let's see, how to make yarn and thread. And this recreation, isn't it? Felly, I have been reading what you've been dropping in chat, by the way. And just kind of following along. Oh my gosh. The one thing that keeps throwing me is that other blue. That's okay. All right. K, that's, yeah. And that's where I keep bouncing back and forth between the blue and the purple. Because the purple makes it, is great, but it makes it lighter. If I go a little bit more blue or go a little bit darker, and I'll show you.
Daylight skies, they fade away. Digital schemes
When I take this and move the purple more towards the blue side,
beat of the night. Emery bathes shadows in light. Our minds will
it darkens it up. Ooh.
never sleep.
All right. Wait a minute.
Corruption creeps, creative
I think we just nailed it.
so free. Together in this rift you see. Every step a delicate game.
That's it. There it is.
Chaos flux, it calls our name.
Less Cherenkov, more grape. Yeah. Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
Our minds will race. We'll never
It's good. Purple needs to be darker. Yep. And that fixed it, fam, right there. Because what that does is that also gives the gradient a little bit more of a blue instead of forcing it into a gray. And it's that gray that was causing it to wash out a bit. Now that I'm looking at the DICR, I'm wondering if I should darken that up just a touch. Yeah, oh, Freaker, much better balance. Gives it that really cool, actually, you know what? No, I'm going to leave it because it gives it that really nice, cool look and all that too. Actually, you know what, fam? We've come this far, and we've got a couple minutes yet. Let me try darkening up the green just a little bit. As KA said, match it. And sometimes with gradients, fam, you do this anyway. To get the color you're actually getting to or trying to get to, you go a little bit darker or a little bit lighter depending on where it's at in the gradient.
Lost in the loops of our digital home. Happy to write its digital tone. Our minds will race, will never sleep, defending where corruption creeps.
Right about there. Very slight difference, fam. Darkened it up just a touch. If I go any darker, we lose the logo. Then it actually pulls too much of the color out completely. Fam, we got it. Thank you for your help and your opinions, fam. It was very appreciated and incredibly helpful. And Freaker, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to get it a bit more green and a little bit less washed. But what ended up happening was if I go too dark, then it starts to fade the whole logo out. So I think that's our sweet spot right there. The gradients worked out really well. I love the way that looks. That's our first one right there. So fam, when we get together tomorrow, what we're going to actually be working on is we're going to be working on Stanton. We'll start to work on getting his eyebrows converted over, and then we got to get his wings added as well. That's what these images are right now, fam. These are the mock-ups for those. So we'll get those done, and then we'll build out Stanton so we can finish the DICR banner. So that is what we will be doing. All right, fam, we've got 3 minutes, by the way, before the raid kicks in. I've already snoozed ads twice, so before we get too far into that and run into ads, let's see who we can go raid and share this love with. Just taking a look, fam, to see which of our friends are on and what they're up to. I think actually, I'm surprised by who's not online right now. Sorry, fam. I've clicked on 2 different people to try and raid real quick, and it's Thrown me sideways both times. All right. So, fam, here's what we'll do. We are going to go over and say hello to fam, I've clicked on 3 people. They're all either just getting off, not streaming the category that Twitch was showing me. It's not their fault, by the way. The Twitch backend is all over the place apparently right now. Oh, this has been hilarious. Fam, we're going to go over and say hello to our dear friend Fetty Ghosts. Let's keep it simple since it wants to fight with us a little bit. And Fetty is always worth visiting. Absolute sweetheart, fam. If you have not seen Fetty before, great streamer, very dear old friend of ours. Fam, what we will do, I'm going to drop the raid calls in chat right now. If you are subscribed, please use the first raid call. If you are not subscribed, please use the second one. It's the same message, everybody, just a matter of whether or not you have access to our emotes. All right, fam. I have begun the raid. We are on our way to Fetty Ghost, who is playing Escape from Duckov. But until I get to see you all tomorrow with more art on tap, please, fam, stay safe, stay healthy, and know that a big, bald, goofy comedic artist loves you dearly from the bottom of his heart. Take care, everybody, and please have an absolutely amazing night. I love all of you.